Hello and welcome. My name is Sammy and happy Good Friday. I hope you're enjoying yourself with your family and with your friends. Last week I talked about emergency fund and I talked about how the struggles that I went through financially because of stroke. I talked about raising funds to pay my medical bills, to take care for my therapy. And what I've learned since then is we need to have an emergency fund just in case anything happens. But that's not the only thing we need to have. We need to have some investments. But before we get to the investments, we need to build an emergency fund. And how do we do that? I'll share with you how I did it, and to avoid a repeat of a stroke. Because what the doctor told me is, me and you are more likely to get a stroke than you. So it got me thinking. I know how I felt when I got a stroke. When I was unemployed, I was at home, I just waiting to be well. I didn't have any passive income. But this time around, I desire to have passive income. I desire to have investments that really I don't need to go to work. I'm blessed that I am better. Some people are worse after stroke, they don't recover, but I can work, so I've gone back to work. And this is how I'll just share with you in terms of how to build an emergency fund. And remember, we shared a 6 months emergency fund that if you lose your job for 6 months, you can survive in this city of Nairobi, which is very hard to do. So the first step is, of course, 30% of what we earn goes to the government. And if you can pay 30% to the government, of course, you don't have a choice. They take it before you get it. What if you pay yourself 10%, 20%, 30%? I know that's a big stretch for the people who live this side of the city in Nairobi. Cost of living is high, but if you save just only 10% a month, there's a compounding effect if you do it in a long term for 1 year, for 2 years. If you save that 10% per month of your salary and we take it to an investment account that you can invest right now or in the future, uh, I think that's the best bet to build not only an emergency fund but also having an investment portfolio, whether it's stocks, real estate, and all that kind of thing. And having a stroke is bad, but what I've learned through this journey is I need to be financially stable. I need to have passive income because my status has changed. My costs have increased because of the medication, the care I need. I I never used to visit the hospital. My first time that I got a stroke is when that was my first time that I was admitted in a hospital. But immediately after that, every 2 months, I'm in a hospital, I'm buying medicine, I'm going for checkups, and that's very costly. And my salary cannot sustain that for a long period. So, what do I need to do? I need to build a passive income. But where does that start? It starts with the 10% of your income going to your investment. It can be 10, can be 20, can be 30. I highly recommend 30 since you're paying 30 to the government. You can pay 30 to yourself, which goes for an investment. So that's it for me. Even as you enjoy your Easter holiday, please think about your finances. The rainy day can come. Are you prepared for that rainy day? And this is for those who got a stroke and for those who are well, like you, who did not get a stroke. And that really got me thinking that we need to build a passive income, which we don't really need our jobs to survive. And I hope this has been helpful. You guys have been asking me questions on what is emergency fund. So that is it. And you build it slowly, slowly. There is no rush. But that 10% every single month. So thank you, and I look forward to see you next Friday. Bye bye and take care. God bless.